Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our featured field here in race number 5. It's the 56th running of the Manitoba Mile, going 1 mile for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is Magic Doro, owned by Martin Yurashak and Barry Arneson, trained by Tanya Lindsay with Chavi and Chow. Number 2 is Scony Nation, owned by Henry Witt Jr., trained by Jerry Gorno with Rohan Singh. Number 3 is Caporetto, owned and trained by Brent Rymack, Tyrone Nelson aboard. Number 4 is Indy Awesome, owned by Lothenbach Stables, trained by Clay Brinson with Adolfo Morales. Rounding out our feature field is number 5, Secrets at Midnight, owned by Ted Grayling, trained by Robertino Diodoro with Christopher Husbands. Post time for our 5th and feature, the Manitoba Mile, will go to post in 6 minutes. And the field will be set. They're at the post. Scony Nation a little fractious in the starting gate. And they're off in the 56th running of the Manitoba Mile. From the far outside, Secrets at Midnight wants the front end and is going to get it easy. Magic Doro now says, I want no part of that, and puts ahead in front. Secrets at Midnight back to second. Indy Awesome poised on the outside in third. Scony Nation sitting on the rail. And Caporetto will be your early trailer. Only 6 lengths off the lead. Magic Doro cuts the opening quarter in 24-1. Secrets at Midnight is the stalker in second. Third on the outside, Indy Awesome still waiting to unleash. Scony Nation in fourth, and Caporetto can still see them all the half. 48 seconds, and Magic Doro now has opened up the lead to 3.5 lengths. Secrets at Midnight battling on for second, getting closer. Indy Awesome on the outside. Then it's still Coney Nation and Caporetto. They blister the 3/4 in 1:12-2. Magic Doro leads them down the lane and has the advantage by 6. Making up ground on the far outside, Indy Awesome, Scony Nation on the inside, but it's all Magic Doro gonna take the 56th running of the Manitoba Mile. Indy Awesome second, third's gonna go to Scony Nation, and fourth to Secrets at Midnight. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of race number 5, the Manitoba Mile. That's number 1, Magic Doro. Magic Doro is a bay horse, 5 years old, by Medaglia Doro, by out of the mare Jenny R, by Awesome Again, owned by Martin Yurashak and Barry Arneson, trained by Tanya Lindsay, and ridden to victory by Chavi and Chow. Time for the mile, 1:38-3. Congratulations goes out to trainer Tanya Lindsay, who shoots, scores again, and one more time, she gets the hat trick. 3 wins for trainer Tanya Lindsay. Also, Assiniboia Downs is pleased to have on hand Klaus Ebner, manager of simulcast and track relations of the Woodbine Entertainment Group. He's making a presentation to the Winning Connections. And ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, Paticos Rob McLennan has the winning connections of the Manitoba Mile. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 56th running of the Manitoba Mile. Chavian Chow, Magic d'Oro, a horse you hadn't ridden before. I'm sure you've seen his hind end before in a few other races, but what did you kind of think going into the race today?
Yeah, watching this horse run last year, chase down Beluga Bull, horse like that. That's been winning here a lot of races and horse to be there. So, he's a nice horse. I get the opportunity to get on him while he came here. So, I got a feel of him, so that was good.
So you go down the front side the first time, and Chris opens up a length of kind of on Secrets at Midnight. What was your kind of thoughts there? And then you kind of push to get the lead in the first turn. Explain what your thinking process was there.
As I said, first time riding the horse, and the trainer said he might break a bit slow, so, don't panic. But then after he broke a bit slow, he kind of grabbed a bit, and he eased by Chris, so I was worried from there.
So you kind of opened up lengths down the backside, and you clipped along very quick fractions, 12 and 2 for 3/4. Did you feel like you had a lot left in the tank? You weren't really threatened by anybody from behind?
Oh, yeah, going by the half mile, I kind of took a hold on him, and he was just galloping. So once I got him relaxed, so he's the type of horse that's his splits.
Thanks, Chavian. Anything else to add, though?
Oh, yeah, thanks to the connection for riding a wonderful horse like this. Glad for the opportunity, and thanks to the Lord for making this possible.
Thanks, Chavian. Good luck tomorrow as well with 6 and Supreme Rush in the stakes. Tanya, this is a horse you had last year. He ran a huge race over for you in Northlands last year, and now you get him back here just recently. What were your thoughts coming into today?
Well, it was going to be what it was going to be. I mean, it was kind of hadn't seen him in a year, so.
What did you? We'll go different direction with this. What was your kind of instructions having Chavian riding, who's never really ridden him before? What did you kind of tell him before the race?
You know what? Chow's been on him in the morning every day since he's been here. So, I mean, he got a feel for the horse. It wasn't like he was taking it from scratch. I mean, we knew that the horse was going to break a little bit slow, and there was no sense in fighting him back. But, I mean, aside from that, it was his race.
He really did run a really good race. This is a horse that is kind of a late developing horse. He's late full. So I'm assuming we'll see him next to the RJ Spears, or is that a question for Martin?
That's a question for Martin.
Okay, we'll move on to Martin then. Thanks, Tanya. Congratulations. Martin, this is a colt that you purchased out of Woodbine. Would be over a year and a half ago now. What do you kind of think of Magic d'Oro?
He's awesome.
He really is. He ran some really good races in some very tough spots down on the turf in Canterbury, both in Phoenix. What was the kind of the thought process bringing him back up here?
Barry and I made a plan, I say, back in April, and this was the race we're definitely coming back for. That we love to come back to this track.
Yeah, he that's now 7 top 2 finishes here, 4 wins, 3 of them, I believe, in stakes. A very tremendous effort by Magic d'Oro. Anything else to add? I'm assuming, as I asked Tanya, the RJ Spears is probably next on the master plan you two worked out.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a good plan. Congratulations, Martin and Barry, the ownership group here with Magic d'Oro. Makes his return to ASD a winning one. Back up to you, Kurt.